Hello everyone and welcome to Suzuka Circuit. We are continuing with our MyTeam career mode. We are continuing with our journey to become a top team on the grid and to win the championship. Yes, we brought Jensen Button back from retirement. Yes, we have the Ferrari engine, but other than that, the car is not that good. But it's only our first season, and the expectations are high. But we take it one race at a time. So yeah, let's go to qualifying and see what we can do. All right, welcome to the track. We are just about to start our first qualifying lap of the weekend. This track I'm not particularly quick, and I am not. There are not too many overtaking opportunities. Old school track, curbs are high, very unforgiving circuit. So yeah, we'll have to be extra careful around here. Yeah, first time through the S's, a bit slow. Been driving a bit more conservative in this first sector, and now approaching the hairpin. The AI is slow on the hairpin exit as we go just a little bit wide there. Yeah, the lap is looking tidy, but not particularly quick. Yeah, the car is not the best. We have a good engine. We have some experienced driver. We have an experienced driver in Jensen Button and the young Brendan Lee. So we have to think about finances for next season. We will not be able to retain Jensen Button, most probably, because he will be extremely expensive to pay. Oh, as we make a little bit of a wobble there, struggle to get a hold of the car on the exit, but that final corner. But we end up now in P2, a second behind Charles Leclerc. Insane gap, but yeah, I think this will be enough to get us into Q2. Yes, we end up in P9, 1.4 seconds off the pace. Our teammate is in P16, just made it, just barely made it into Q2 ahead of Gabriel Bortoletto. So both drivers for Lemnic F1 team are in Q2. Good times indeed. Start of Q2. Stakes are a bit higher now as we get ready to start our second qualifying lap of the race weekend. Not a good start to the lap, I'll tell you that much already. Yeah, a bit more brave into turn number one than the last time. We already have a car ahead of us. So far so good. Throughout the S's, wings are a bit low, so I'm a bit compromised to the S's as we touch the grass there, and our lap is ruined, and we try to keep it out of the wall. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to try this again. Yeah, I overshot it there at the exit of that corner, shifted to 6th too early. And over here I'm just wilding now in Q2, yeah. Just doing stupid stuff for no apparent reason, no traffic or anything. I just like to make my life a bit harder. Make the challenge that much bigger. But yeah, that's just me, I guess. Alright, let's do this again. Sector number 1, very very challenging. Have to have a very disciplined throttle control. All right, this time we don't touch the grass. We don't fly to the moon. All right, so sector 1 so far so good. Didn't try the curb there. Approaching the hairpin, braking on time. A bit wide, a bit slow exit, but pretty much similar lap to a Q1 lap. Very brave in the spoon corner. Very brave, very decent. Solid lap so far. Approaching the 130R corner, the iconic 130R corner, easily flats out, keeping car to the left. The final chicane, I got the car stopped on time, right in the curbs, get on the throttle, approach the finish line 131.0, which puts us P6. Very good lap. Very good lap indeed. Will probably be good enough for Q3, but not entirely sure. But I chose to save a set of tires and not go out again, and I was in P7. Yeah, the gamble paid off, and we are in Q3. Our teammate is in P14. He will start the race, and that 14th place, which is not so bad for a rookie team on the grid. To be in Q3 is a tremendous result. All right, for the third and probably the final time out, the fourth and probably the final time on the flying lap in this qualifying, and we touched the grass before the lap even begun. I don't know what's up with me in this on this circuit. Probably didn't have enough practice. Making really stupid mistakes even before the lap begins. Crazy. Yeah. Throughout the S is a bit slow, but it will come back to us. The lap time will come back in the back straight. So yeah, I chose to be a little bit compromised with the setup throughout the first sector, and then really speed it up in these flat out areas of the circuit. It's some places you have to take for some other places to have the speed. So yeah, this is where we shine. Drain the battery through the 130R. Yeah, the RS is wild, and we spent the battery, get the car stopped on time, got the turning good. Yeah, on the border of the so the best lap of the qualifying for us, and we end up P9 in the end. So very good, very good lap. Yeah, 130.8. Most we took the most out of the car that we could, I think. Yeah, 1.3 seconds behind Max. Yeah, very satisfied with the qualifying. Don't know how much more I could expect, but yeah, let's move on to the race.
The magnificent Suzuka International Circuit, a stone's throw away from Issa Bay in the beautiful Japanese countryside. What surprises lie in wait for us today at the Japanese Grand Prix? 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Hamilton, Yuki Tsunoda, and Norris. Behrman, Ocon, Lee and Nico Hulkenberg. Russell, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and Button. Stroll, Antonelli, Gabriel Bortoleto and Alex Albon. Hadja, Colapinto, Gasly and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today is...
Alright, here we are in the race. I chose to do a medium hard. 5 red lights, and away we go. This came at me very, very quickly. Yeah, I chose to do a one stop, but we'll see how it goes. Into turn number 1, try to avoid all the chaos. Decent start, not too good, not too bad. Just try to, you know, keep it between the white lines. George Russell behind on the softs. Yeah, very bad qualifying for him. I don't know what happened. Oh, as we ride inside curb there for a quick second. Yeah, Russell thought about it, then backed out. All right, into the hairpin. Thought about sending it. Oh, we went wide to avoid a crash with the young Haas superstar. Deploy the battery and try to stay as close as we can for the slipstream into the spoon corner for the 130R. Yeah, very slow, very slow. And now deploy the battery. Try to get ahead of Mr. Ollie Behrman. Russell is putting pressure on us. He's on soft, so he will be naturally quicker in that Mercedes car. And we send it right down the inside of the young Haas driver as we fight to turn the car back around, and we get the move. We get the move done. P8 for us. So most of the guys on hard tires. So maybe going hard medium. Russell is on a 2-stop, I think, or not. That Mercedes has incredibly low tire wear, so maybe a 1-stop for him. I don't know. We will see how the race progresses. I'm not entirely sure what people did. There were some 2-stops for some people actually, but I don't know who it was. As we touch the grass over there. Bit clumsy as we close in on Lando Norris on the exit of the hairpin. Lando Norris and George Russell, like P7 and P10, not very good qualifying, not very good race weekend for them. For now, we will see where they end up by the end. Not a bad race for us as well. Lap 2 P8. We will try to take these medium tires. We'll try to have a consistent pace, not push too hard, and try to have a consistent pace and pit around lap 12, 13, and then take around lap 12, 11 or 12, and then take the hards to the end. That is my plan. As we open up the DRS, we can save some battery. As Lando Norris thinks about making a move on Esteban Ocon, in the end stays back. He knows that overtaking around here is very difficult, and he needs to take has to be extra patient with his moves, especially in sector number 1. It's practically impossible to overtake in sector number 1. Maybe in that number 1, but yeah, also very risky. Sector 3 has in my opinion the best overtaking opportunities, and on the beginning of this sector 2, like in the hairpin. Alright, as we approach Lando, we touched briefly, no damage, and we deploy the battery and we cruise past past the young Brit. Right now, Esteban Ocon, we are making up positions. P7, doing really good, and yeah, the car has pace. The engine is very good. We have the best engine on the grid. At least that's what it said when we were buying the engine. The Ferrari engines are the most expensive and the most performance and durability potential are there, so we opted out to buy that one. And yeah, so the engine is like paying dividends, and especially with these low wings, a bit lower wings that I'm running. It is we are rather quick in a straight line, and in these S's we are a bit compromised, but we can't overtake here. Nobody can overtake here anyway. We just need to stay disciplined on the throttle to not spin out, so we don't like die. Again, closing in on that corner exit out of the hairpin, and we go side by side with Esteban Ocon. Very dangerous overtake, and we get it done somehow into the spoon corner, but it's not over yet as Esteban tries to take the inside line from us, but we managed to stay ahead. Incredibly risky overtake. Woo, right before the spoon corner. Very risky, but we got it done. We definitely got it done. Dangerous move, very wild, but yeah, you know what? One famous, certain famous driver said that is all due to us if you no longer go for a gap that exists, or something like that. Yeah, very ballsy overtake, I might add. But yeah, it brings us P6. Potential valuable points to the team. Crucial points actually in the rookie season to exceed the expectations, so we can get more money, more sponsors, which means better car development, quicker car development, facility development, better drivers, and better results, which means we will rise to the top much sooner. Yeah, good days, good times all around. So yeah, very important for us to get as many points as we can, as soon as we can, to justify it to the board of sponsors, so that we have their further support in the future. Alright, I paused the game here for some reason, but yeah, sorry about that. We unpaused it very quickly. Yeah, so yeah, Ocon 1.3 behind, so we have pace on these mediums, which is good. But the grip is gonna start dropping off rather soon in a few laps time. The grip is gonna start falling off, and I will struggle, especially in that first sector, to keep the car quick around these swiping gases. If you, the kind of very tricky type of corners. If you miss, like if you miss the line into the first one, you're not gonna have a good time through the rest of them. So yeah, Yuki 4 seconds ahead. I highly doubt it we will be able to close into the following few laps. After 6 laps, hards are probably slowly within a few 2 or 3 laps, 3 or 4 laps times are gonna become a better tire. So I may take a second or two, if I take a second or two out of Yuki, but I'm happy with yeah, 24% tire wear. I'll be very, very happy with a P6 if it finishes like this. We just have to stay disciplined enough because yeah, we are the car is getting lighter and the tires are getting worn, so changeable. The car is different throughout the race. I'm usually not very quick over one lap, especially in league racing, but over a race I'm a bit conservative, try to strategize, save tires, keep a consistent pace. I'm not just mindlessly pushing flat out all the time. And I don't tend to make big mistakes. Generally safe, but on the other hand, I may miss that. Of course, I miss more. I don't have the pace to the top guys in the leagues that I'm racing, and or the skill. But I played smart. I played conservative, and I think that is my biggest strength over a race. I don't do wild stuff. I don't do wild moves in league racing. Over here, I'm a bit more aggressive because the AI is that much more predictable. Over here you can't not dive bomb into the hairpin. It's just you have to do it. Even though you said to yourself you're gonna be smart about this, yeah, it's there and you just gotta dive in. You wouldn't be a racing driver otherwise. So far, yeah, lap 7, no warnings, which is also weird for me. I usually pick up warning within the first few laps. But yeah, so far so good. 2 seconds to Lando Norris, who is closing in on us, and Oscar Piastri ahead. Yuki Tsunoda overtook him, so yeah, around 4 seconds. 4 seconds behind and keeping a stable pace. Yeah. So lap 8, we may, if people are on a 2-stop, they're gonna start boxing pretty soon because they're gonna run out of laps by the end, or they should. Both Ferraris are doing really, really good in this race. And of course Max is running away with it. Yeah, my tires are starting to give up a little bit. Yeah, I'm really, really slow down these corners. But yeah, what saves me is that I'm rather quick on the straight. Yeah, so Lando closing in, 1.7 behind. Leclerc is in the pits. So yeah, he's gonna do a 2-stop. I think people are gonna do 2-stop strategies. So Leclerc started on hards. He boxed for softs. He's gonna go to hards again or mediums. I'm not entirely sure, but mediums would be the correct choice. I mean, the correct choice would be a 1-stop. I think he's like the 2-stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull this 1-stop here, and I think I'm gonna undercut a lot of people. So yeah, things are looking up for us. Yeah, surely someone else, I think, will be in the pits. Let's see what people are gonna do in the following few laps. Yeah, I think more people are gonna box for a 2-stop. We are keeping it nice and steady. Now I'm starting to struggle a little bit on the tires. Still starting to slide, and I can't go as quick as I possibly can. Yeah, the tires are starting to fall. I will have to box in the following few laps, like 1 or 2 laps. Yeah, Yuki boxes and Hamilton boxes, as we have a big wobble. We made a big correction there at the exit of the final corner. So I will definitely have to box. Teammate is in the pits. Yeah, but I think they are doing a 2-stop. So yeah, I think this puts me in a very favorable position to undercut quite a lot of people. But we will see. We will see how things turn out. First I have to box for fresh set of rubber. Corner exit. Oh, as we ride and we spin and we end up losing our front wing. Safety car. We end up causing a safety car. Amazing what I'm able to achieve when the race is in my hands. Crazy stuff. But yeah, we made a quick recovery out of that one. We only lost 1 position, and we will have to limp back to the pits. Yeah, it was just a small mistake. As I said, Suzuka circuit, very unforgiving. And yeah, on the exit of that corner, I just went over the curb, bottomed out, and just spun into the wall. It is a miracle how I didn't DNF, how I didn't just lose both of my wheels. But yeah, yeah, that's on me, my mistake. But on the bright side, it was time to box, and I didn't lose that many positions. I recovered pretty quickly, but I lost quite a lot of time. But I think I controlled the damage quite well. Let's see if we can replace the wing pretty quickly. Yeah, no, we can't. Yeah, it's a new team. The pit crew is not yet there. We have to upgrade our facilities in order for the pit crew to make less mistakes. But yeah, you live, you learn. We're gonna box with the others, and yeah, this is going to be the camera behind Gasly, and this is going to be a very exciting restart of the race, and we'll restart the race in P14, just ahead of our teammate. All right, after a few laps, yeah, we are getting ready for the restart, getting ready to get the jump on Pierre Gasly. People are going to be quicker than me in these next 5 or 7 laps, but then these hards are going to warm up and we're going to be quick. All right, let's do this. Okay, deploy the battery, and we got to go to exit, and we are going to get the jump on Gasly and clear him pretty easily and pretty quickly. Up ahead, Fernando Alonso. So the tires are cold, and it's going to be these next few laps. Yeah, I'm going to be a bit slow, and it's going to be a bit difficult to control the car until we warm them up. We're going to have to keep Gasly behind on these fresh set of softs. It's going to be a bit difficult, but we're going to do our best. So yeah, we can still recover. We can still recover pretty well. We can hopefully finish in the points, because people ahead are gonna box. Definitely box again, especially these soft runners. I don't know if the medium runners are gonna box, but I think some of them are, or the soft runners are definitely going to box. So yeah, we will undercut quite a lot of people. We will try to stretch these tires to the end. So it's not going to be an easy task. We will lose quite a lot of pace those final few laps. But yeah, I will rather fight for points than chase to get inside the points. So to be in the points and then defend or to chase, to push flat out those final few laps. I'm not very proficient in this circuit to do like 7 quali laps in a row. Yeah, I know my limitations. So yeah, Gasly 0.2 behind, putting immense pressure on us. We are currently fighting for our life here, but he is in the dirty air. We just have to save battery in that first sector where he can't overtake, and deploy it in the third where he has the space to overtake. So that's the name of the game. Cover off the inside line. Yep, very good. And deploy on the exits and save for the back straight. We are closing in on Fernando Alonso slowly as tires are starting to come alive, come to temperature. The pace is starting to come back to us, and we will close in on the rest of the pack in a matter of a few laps, I think, even before. As we brake a bit late and we collide with the Spaniard. Yeah, that's on me. I fell asleep in the braking zone. Very inconsistent by me. Yeah, but we will get the jump on Fernando into turn number 1, and we back out of it. We make a little bit of contact, very messy, and Gasly will try to capitalize on my mistakes and try to move to the inside, side by side through the S's, and we will stay ahead. Wow, what a chaotic sequence. Oh my god, we barely survived there. We picked up some minor damage, and we could be lucky that it's minor damage. I fell asleep. There was a big DRS. It's a big DRS train in front of me, and I was just braking too late. I was thinking about dive bombing, and then I chose to opt out of it, and then I was overthinking it, and then I broke too late. I locked up. Alonso in front of me locked up, and it's I salvaged it, I think, very well, considering the magnitude of a mistake that I made. I thought I was gonna lose front wing. I was gonna DNF like the both of us. I just ran into the side of him. It was wild, and then going side by side with Gasly through the S's. Yeah, tremendous. And then making contact, again with Fernando Alonso into that turn number 1. Woo! Yeah, very exciting. But yeah, we're gonna have to finish this race with some minor damage. It's gonna hinder us a little bit, but yeah, I can't it's minor damage. I think I can live with it. It's not too much. So yeah, I'm being very inconsistent here around Suzuka. It's a very challenging circuit for me and in general. So yeah, and it shows. It definitely shows. So yeah, I'll be happy if I undercut. I'll be happy with a point at this stage. I'm just very inconsistent. I'm making mistakes, so I'm just trying to just drive at a consistent pace and cruise it home. If I undercut someone, I will. If I don't, I don't, and that's it. I think Alonso has damage caused by us. I think that he has a floor damage. I believe I hit him in the side pods. So yeah, it will definitely hinder his pace and overall downforce, and we are definitely feeling the damage ourselves as we run wide there into the spoon corner. The downforce is just not there. It's just the car is a bit more understeery, so I will have to adapt. I will simply have to adapt. It's my own fault, and I take the blame. Yeah, so I'm just trying to now drive at a consistent pace, as I already said, and save tires. But it's going to be a bit difficult to save tires in those last few laps. I reckon people are going to be much quicker. much quicker than us. But yeah, we're gonna defend for our life, I guess. I am going to defend from Gasly a bit more here. His pace is not dropping off. I'm just maybe I'm saying battery a bit too much at this point, and I run wide. I open the door to the inside, but Gasly doesn't capitalize, doesn't send it. He's not very brave. This spoon corner is, I think, the trickiest for me around this track, because on the exit you always think you can slam the throttle much sooner than you really can, and then you end up running wide, or you are coming in too hot on the entry, and then you ride the curb, and when you ride the curb, curbs are high, and you bottom out, and then you crash, just like it happened on that other sequence. But yeah, I think I am doing really good considering how big mistakes that how big mistakes were that I made. But yeah, Russell boxes again, so we move up. Our teammate is behind us. He overtakes Gasly, so his tires are falling off a bit. Our hards are coming alive, so softs are slowly dying. Mediums are also going to die in a few laps time, so yeah, for a few laps there I will have the best pace. It's just a matter of bringing it home now. At this point I'm just very insecure. And Jensen Button is holding up the rest of the field. So yeah, me and my teammates similar places. I think I would be fighting for top 5 if I wasn't making these mistakes. But yeah, you live, you learn. It is what it is. Now I was already wondering if people are gonna box. They are like, what, less than 10 laps then to the end of the race, so everybody's gonna box, I think, for softs. I think they should, as we pick up our first warning, and Antonelli boxes. So yeah, Hamilton boxes, Yuki boxes, and Piastri in the pits. So yeah, we move up to P8. Our teammate follows us to P9. So yeah, as things stand, double points, but I think our teammate is gonna box again. He's gonna drop back to I think P15-ish is my assumption. But yeah, as we are very brave around this corner, we always flick it inside. Yeah, this game is missing that you can't scrub your tires with being aggressive on the you can't scrub the tire surface here. I think that's absent from this game, so the flicking in the corners is a real thing here. I've seen professionals do it. It's basically those esports guys, they are basically drifting around low speed corners. That's especially in Monaco at the hairpin. It's like they're driving a rally car. They're just full blown drift. I don't really like it. It's not very realistic, but it is what it is. This is a kind of a game that is not very realistic. This is more like a simcade than a simulations. This is a simcade game, I would say. But it's very, very fun. Okay, the rest of the field, boxes, Leclerc, Sainz, yeah, those guys. Yeah, lap 20. Everybody's gonna get on softs now, I believe. So yeah, their pace is gonna be scorching, and our pace is gonna fall off. So ahead, yeah, me, Ocon, So it's me, Alonso, Ocon, I think Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, who are far ahead. Like Verstappen is running, like running away with it, and he's now, I'm very sure he's gonna take this win. But we are holding on in P5 rather well. We will see how we will fare in these final 7 laps of the race. So Ocon and Alonso didn't box. I think they're gonna box now. Yeah, the AI is on a 2-stop strategy, which allowed us to like gain an incredible amount of time. We will definitely be top 5 if there wasn't top 5 with good tires. I mean, if yeah, they both box, and we will inherit the 3rd place. Yeah, Norris also boxes the softs, and Verstappen also boxes for softs, and we come out behind Max. So in P2, we're in P2 now, and we will see if we can hold on for 6 laps against these quicker cars and quicker tires behind. It will be a very difficult mission to achieve, to like remain on the podium, and I think in top 5 as well. But we will see what we can do. Ollie Behrman behind, just over 2 seconds, and we will see. Piastri sets a quickest lap of the race. So yeah, some guys are flying behind. I will definitely try my best to hold them up. Now it's fighting time. I'll do my best to stay between the white lines and to get as many points as I possibly can. Yeah, through 130R, like this 130R, you lose speed after the 130R. So I have like the capacity to keep it to the left. It's not exactly on the limit, it's just flat out. But it's not a very demanding corner, so I can bring it to the left side immediately. I don't know if that cost me some time actually. So Piastri and Leclerc and Hamilton behind Behrman fell behind. So yeah, let's see how long we can survive ahead. Yeah, Piastri is gonna catch us in less than 1 lap. His pace is just scorching on these mediums, and I think both Ferraris as well. They are catching up very quickly. Yeah, I think down the back straight, it's just at this point it's nothing we can do. We're just on we're on the slower tire, much slower tire at the moment. We have a much worse car, and yeah, I don't think it is a. If they would take me on the straight, fine, but in the corners I will definitely try to fight them, because if they get ahead, yeah, I'm not gonna catch them. I'm not gonna stay in the DRS. Like they are just too fast for me. So I'm just gonna try and survive on the straight and fight in the corners, but yeah, highly unlikely. Yeah, Piastri is just in that rocket ship of a McLaren. Just cruises past. Next up is Leclerc on a set of softs. He just got married in real life. Yeah, just congratulations to him. Yeah, I hope this is gonna be his year and mine as well. I'm a Ferrari fan and Leclerc fan. I just hope he's gonna win the championship in these next 2 years. Ferrari seem to have a good car, and he got married. Things are looking up. I think he's gonna be a title contender in this 2026 season, but only time will tell. Back to the virtual tracks. Yeah, he is 4 tenths behind. On this back straight, I think I'll be able to fight him off, but on that start finish straight, I'm gonna run out of juice, and he's just gonna cruise past. We got a decent exit, and we deploy all the battery, and yeah, through 130R, still 3 tenths behind me. We brake as late as we possibly can. We throw it into this final chicane. Try to be as quick on the throttle as we can, and we deploy the rest of the battery that we can until turn number 1. But I'm missing those 10% of battery, and Leclerc just flies right past us, just like Piastri did on that previous lap. Next up is his teammate, 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who is already putting quite a lot of pressure on us into this sector number 1. We are defending for our life here in these closing laps of the race. Yeah, I can definitely work on my pace around this track. But yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very unforgiving, that first sector, when you have worn tires. Yeah, small mistake here in the wall. Crazy. But yeah, at least it's not a street circuit. In the street circuit, especially Jeddah, but any street circuit, Singapore, like any street circuit, small mistake here in the wall. Over here, maybe in some turns you have a runoff area or something. Over here, not really. So Tsunoda and Hamilton are squabbling. That was good. Nice. And which benefits us. They're gonna be slower, but we're gonna move to the middle of the road and make sure to choose the outside line, but he's just too fast for us again into number 1. Nothing I can do. So we dropped to P5, 2 laps to go. We can't do a single thing. Yeah, we're just powerless. But I think we wouldn't be. If we boxed for a fresh set of tires when everyone was boxing, I don't think I would have made up that many places. I think this was my true position, considering my incident here before it happened. I think, yeah, I may be fighting for the podium at this moment now. If I didn't, I would be fighting with Leclerc probably, or Piastri for the podium, if I didn't make those kind of mistakes, if I didn't cause a safety car. But yeah, now I'm P5, I will still be happy, more than happy with P5, considering Liam Lawson is out of session. Okay, please give me a safety car. But safety car would be amazing now, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Hamilton is going to, yeah, just like the past few laps, we are going to drop our position to Lewis Hamilton. He goes on the outside. Norris is coming in hot as well, but we will stay ahead of Norris, at least for the time being. I can't even stay within 1 second of the car ahead for the rest of the lap. So yeah, they are really quick. Yeah, it's really quick by the end of this race. But considering you have the worst car on the grid and the worst tires at the moment, yeah, this is good. Penultimate lap of the race, we're just trying to bring it home. We will, very likely it is that we're gonna finish in the points, but how many points we're gonna bring home, I don't know yet. We will see if we're able to defend from at least George Russell on that final lap. Norris is probably gonna overtake, but with George Russell we are gonna have a battle to the finish line, I think. Yeah, he's also inside 1 second of Lando Norris. Yeah, so both of them are quite near. Alright, into the final chicane for the penultimate time. Getting on the throttle, but yeah, the tire is kicking in. So Lando, yeah, he will overtake into turn number 1. Nothing I can do, I'm out of juice. And now the fight is with George Russell, 2 tenths ahead. Just like in the beginning of the race, fighting with George Russell, we will finish this race with a nice battle with the British driver. I think we're gonna have a very tight finish, to the very tight run to the finish line, both of us. So yeah, Sainz in the points. Very good points for Williams. Williams is flying here in this game. Albon and Sainz are doing very good. So yeah, quite a good car this virtual Williams is. Yeah. On that exit, we got a good exit out of the spawn corner, and for the final time, Max Verstappen wins the race. Nothing extraordinary there. Through 130R, will George Russell send some crazy dive bomb into the final chicane? No, he won't. We will cover him off. Defend, and yeah, Russell didn't manage to overtake us into that final chicane, and we will finish this race in P7 in the end. Good stuff, I'll take it. I mean, considering how this race was for us, it is no I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with how the race finished, considering how many troubles I had throughout it. Yeah, very valuable points for the team in the end, and I really think that this was a very exciting race. My teammate didn't finish in the points, but I think this was a very good result for the team, and we will continue to build from here. So yeah, that would be it for the Japanese Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed. I know that I did, racing, editing, and posting. So yeah, I am looking forward to the next one, and I hope to see you there. Cheers and have a good day.